रामनाथ कोविंद ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूं कि
On 25th July 2017, Ramnath Kovind took the oath and became the 14th President of India, the first citizen, the Commander-in-Chief of the Indian Armed Forces. After 5 years, his tenure is ending, and the stage is set for the upcoming presidential election on the 15th of July. The ruling BJP-led NDA has nominated Draupadi Murmu for the highest post, a former school teacher who later became the first woman governor of Jharkhand. The opposition has nominated Yashwant Sinha, a former IAS officer who later served as finance minister in Atal Bihari Vajpayee's government. So how does the President of India get elected? Article 54 to 58 of Indian Constitution governs the process of presidential election. Unlike the Prime Minister, the President of India is elected indirectly. That means no direct voting. But instead, the President is elected by the Electoral College. The Electoral College is a set of electors that consist of elected members of both houses of parliament and the Legislative Assembly of all states, including Delhi and Puducherry. The nominated members of Rajya Sabha and State assemblies are not eligible to vote. But the process is not that simple. Not every vote counts as one. Each MP's vote carries a fixed vote value of 700. But in the case of MLAs, the vote value is calculated based on the population of the state that differs from one state to another. The MLA's vote value is calculated by dividing the total population of the state by 1,000 times the strength of its legislative assembly. For example, in the case of Karnataka, the total population of the state and the number of MLAs in the Karnataka assembly stands at 224. Now let's put these numbers in the formula. And you get the value of 130.7. Hence, an MLA from Karnataka has a vote value of 131. Here is the list of vote value share of all states and union territories. Currently, Uttar Pradesh carries the highest MLA vote value of 208, while Sikkim has the lowest vote value of 7. As per the Election Commission, the total vote value of the MPs is 5,43,200, and that of MLAs is 5,43,231, taking the total sum of Electoral College to 10,86,431. To win an election, a nominee has to secure the quota, half the total vote of the Electoral College plus 1. Similar to Rajya Sabha, the presidential election follows the system of single transferable vote. Instead of pressing the button on the EVM, the members of Electoral College are provided with a ballot paper with 2 columns, one with the name of candidates while the other to mark the order of preference. The ballot paper doesn't contain symbol of any political parties. Moreover, the anti-defection law that disallows MPs and MLAs from cross-voting doesn't apply to the presidential election. This year, the pen used for marking will be provided by the Election Commission, and any alteration to this will nullify the voter's ballot paper. Once the voting concludes, the counting begins in rounds. In round 1, if a candidate secured the quota, he or she is declared the winner. But in case no candidate secures the quota, the counting goes into round 2. In this round, the candidate with the least number of votes in round 1 is eliminated, and all his or her votes are distributed among the remaining candidates based on the second choice preference. This process repeats till only one candidate remains. Since 1997, the election to this post has been contested only by 2 candidates, one from the ruling side and other from the opposition. The candidate securing the maximum number of first preference vote is usually declared the winner. According to the pollsters, after support from JDU, BJD and LJP, the NDA's presidential nominee is all set to become the 15th President of India. Some might argue cross-voting, but probably not enough to change the big picture.